Okay, so in this short video, I'll just teach you how to get started with writing HTML without using a web server or anything like that. Maybe this is old news to some people, but it's a lot easier than you think. Anyway, when you're on your computer desktop, it can be done from a Mac or a PC. But you just want to create a new text document. You can name it whatever you want, doesn't matter. But just right click on it and edit it. You can edit with your whatever editing software you want. You can edit it in like Dreamweaver or some other IDE. You can edit in just your computer's default editor, Notepad++, whatever you want. So I'm just going to edit it in Notepad because we're in the world of HTML5. You just want to put at the top doc type HTML. It just declares the type of document for the browser to read. Then we just need a few basic tags. One is the HTML tag, which tells us that where to start the HTML document. You need a beginning and an end to that tag. We also need a head, and we need an end to the head tag, and we need a body. So we go into some pretty complex stuff here. It's about what each one of these things is and what they do, but I'm not going to do that in this video. Basically, the head is where a lot of your page loading stuff goes, like files that determine the style of the document, how it's supposed to look, preloaded script files to do things, and there's various other reasons why you would put stuff in the head of the document. One thing we will put is just the title tag. This will put the title of the browser, so we'll just call it new page. That's the only thing we'll put in the head. And in the body, let's just put a heading and then a paragraph. So for a heading, we'll put what's called an H tag. So we'll do H1 and put this is the title. Close that tag and we'll put a paragraph tag. And we'll just do our wonderful hello world. HTML5, you don't actually need to close paragraph tags, but you can call me old school, I guess. So when you're done with that, you can just save it. Then let's see if it'll let me do this without closing it. You want to rename the document, remove the TXT and put in HTML. It will give you a warning about this will change the type of document. Once you save it, then you can see it change to a Chrome icon or whatever your default browser icon is. Then when you double click that, it will open up a browser window, and as you can see, the title tag made the title new page. Then here's our H1 heading, and there's our paragraph heading. So this is probably the easiest way to learn HTML because you don't need any servers or anything. You just go and edit, and then once it's open, since you have this open here, you can continue editing things. It actually saved a new one, which I didn't want to do that, but it actually, when I hit save, it actually saved a new one, which kind of stunk. But if you were editing with a different type of file editor like Notepad++ or something, then you'd be able to edit the HTML file directly. But you can also right click on an HTML file, depending on what software you have, do an open with Dreamweaver or some other program, and then you wouldn't have to change it every time. But piece of cake, right?